Welcome to the EWC Spring Sports Breakdown for Tuesday, April 26th, 2022. This is Drew Skyberg here of the Sports Crew, bringing you yet another spring breakdown here. And we'll start right away here. We're going to go into stuff sent in by the fans. I really appreciate all the stuff sent in. And let's start right away here. And here's the first one. So, when we go into deeper stats and stuff, someone mentioned to use Game Changer, and that was specifically for the New Holstein Huskies. So when we do in-depth baseball stats, I will be sure to be using Game Changer. So I appreciate that feedback sent in. Another one here regarding a game that took place. So someone sent in a game recap. I really appreciate this. If you guys want to send in your own game recaps, and go ahead, please. I will gladly share them here on these Tuesday mornings. So it's in the world of baseball, and that's where we're starting with today. So I figured I'd read right away here, but here it is. So New Holstein, they beat Roncalli 1-0, and he pitched 7 scoreless innings. Hausler, he was with 2 caught stealing as catcher, and then Sabo had the walk-off single. So what a game there, for the New Holstein Huskies. So that's some good stuff there. Thank you again, Noah, for sending that in. I do appreciate that. And we also had another person here. They did clarify. So I was wondering last week, was that a home run for the New Holstein Huskies for one of their softball players? It would have been Eden Pennon. And it was confirmed because Max Preps, it was showing it as a home run in one area and it wasn't in another. So we did confirm that it was a home run. And we have 2 more people who hit home runs, so we'll shout that out in the softball section here of the episode. But that's all the fan stuff sent in. So I'm looking forward to reading some more of that stuff next week. So yeah, thanks again to everyone who sent stuff in. But with that here, let's talk in the world of baseball. So as I mentioned, we mentioned that New Holstein Huskies 1-0 win, but let's talk through the standings here for baseball. Chilton and Kiel, they lead the way. Chilton 5-0. They've only given up 6 runs so far this year, and this is as of Monday afternoon. The Kiel Raiders, they are 4-0, both undefeated, and and then it's 5-1 overall. So they do have a loss looking at it there. But New Holstein, they're 5-1. Bowders, they are 3-3. Brilliant, 2-3. Two Rivers, 1-6. Roncalli, 0-3. And then Sheboygan Falls, they are 0-6. So that rounds out the baseball standings. And with that, let's talk about some games coming up. I'll be reading the Tuesday night games here. So Kiel and Sheboygan Falls will duke it out in a conference matchup. Also, Roncalli and Chilton, that'll be a tough task for the Jets. Two Rivers and New Holstein, Valders and Brilliant. And then that wraps up the Tuesday slate. Got some Thursday games then. We have New Holstein and Brilliant. And we got one more then that day with Kiel and Kohler. Sheboygan Christian is the co-op there. So that'll be a game for a non-con game there for the Raiders. And then Friday, we got Brilliant Roncalli, Kiel New Holstein, Sheboygan Falls, Two Rivers, and then Valders and Chilton. So that rounds out the baseball stuff there. Let's talk some standings or some stats here. My apologies. Before we go to softball. So looking at it, we got Hunter Robiecki. He leads the way right now, batting .529 right now, and that's in 17 at-bats. He's 9 for 17 so far, off to a hot start this year indeed. Mason Myers of Valders, he is 11 for 23. That gives him a .478 batting average. Evan Deslier, .471 there. And then looking through it, Daniel Schmitz, he's batting .444. That's 8 for 18 there. Looking if we have a home run. We do have a home run now. First home run for baseball is what I'm seeing. Ryan Lissow has his first home run, and that's the first one for baseball. Again, if there's a home run that's not accounted for on here, please send it in. We will gladly clarify the stats here. So looking through that, we're glad we have a home run now for the world of baseball. But let's go right away here to softball. So let's go into the standings. Right away, 5-1 overall is the New Holstein Huskies. They do own the best conference record right now. Chilton, 5-2. Valders, 4-1. Two Rivers, 3-1. Brilliant, 4-2. Sheboygan Falls, 1-5. Roncalli, 0-4. Kiel 0-6. And then I do have Waupun in here, 2-2. I don't know if Waupun is join the EWC for softball. Not sure what's going on there. Again, if someone wants to clarify, please send it in. I'm reading what the stats are telling me. But yeah, those were all the overall records I will be reading there. So looking at like runs, best run differential, right now we have a whopping plus 43 for Chilton right now. So that's incredible. And then we also have plus 41 for the New Holstein Huskies, only giving up 18 runs this year. Two Rivers has only given up 11. So, there's some really nice defense and pitching being played right now in the world of softball for some of these squads. So looking at that, let's go to some standings, or let's go to some schedules. How about that? So we have some Tuesday games, a slate there. Kewanee and Valders, Two Rivers, Southern Door for the two Tuesday games. Then we got some Thursday ones here. Berlin, Roncalli, Valders, Chilton, Kiel, New Holstein, Sheboygan Falls, Two Rivers. And then on Friday, Manitowoc Lutheran, Sheboygan Falls. And then we got some Saturday ones as well. A lot of them. Howards Grove, New Holstein, Howards Grove, Kiel. We have New Holstein and Wauwatosa West. So there must be a tournament here going on. And then New Holstein, Kiel, Kewanee, Chilton. And that wraps up the Saturday games there. So looking now at stats, Kenzie Graff, she's batting .778. She's off to a 7-for-9 start this year. And that does not include the walks, of course. Hillary Snabend, .667. She is batting 12-for-18. Maddie Ratzak of Roncalli, .636, 7-for-11 start. Maddie Tash, 11-for-19, 579 clip there. And then Megan Myers of Chilton as well, 15-for-27. So 27 at bats already there for the Chilton Tigers infielder. Looking now at home runs, right? We had, like I said, two more players did in fact join the list. Michaela Dallas, a freshman of Valders, hit her first home run of the year. And then Hannah Shimmick of Brilliant, she did hit her first as well. So now we have three players for softball on the home run leaderboard. As I said, that Eden Petton was the other, and we did confirm that, thankfully. So, yeah, that's looking good right now for softball. Hopefully we get more. Maybe we get to 5 next week. 2 more, hopefully. And with that here, we're going to go right into the world of soccer. It's going to be similar layout to last week's. And then next week, we're going to start going through some track stuff. We're going to see leaderboards. We're going to work in some more sports here, right? It's always tough with, golf, and track. That's why I'm hoping if people can send stuff in for those sports, I would truly appreciate it, right? Because I'm not able to access all this information just because it's not like I said, it's not available. It's poorly covered in some ways. And with that, hopefully we can have that more for next week. But soccer, girls soccer here. Let's talk about it. So it's the EWC Packerland, as we've said. Kiel Raiders, they are still undefeated. They are 8-0 overall, looking good. And then they are 3-0 in conference. Sheboygan Falls, they are 3-1-1. New Holstein, then they are 2-2. Sturgeon Bay, 2-4. Kewanee, it says no game yet. Two Rivers, I don't have a game yet either. Valders, 0-3. Green Bay NEW Lutheran and Providence Academy, 0-5. Sevastopol, Gibraltar, co-op there, 0-4-1. And then Roncalli Jets, 1-0. So that wraps it up there for the girls' soccer standings. Stats, again, they don't really have them in here. So not sure what's going on there, but I can read you some games. How about that? So Tuesday, we have some games going on. We do have a postponement, the Luxembourg Casco at Kewanee. That game is no more. That is not taking place. We do have Fox Valley Lutheran, though. They will go to Sheboygan Falls and play the Falcons at 4:30. Peshtigo, Two Rivers. Little Chute, Sturgeon Bay. New Holstein, Kewaskum there. And then we have Kiel Kewanee on Thursday. Sturgeon Bay, Roncalli. Two Rivers, Valders. Green Bay NEW Lutheran / Providence Academy. And then Sevastopol, Gibraltar. So 2 co-ops going at it. And then Sheboygan Falls and New Holstein on that Thursday. And then we have some Friday and Saturday games here. We do have Green Bay West at Sevastopol, Gibraltar, Sturgeon Bay, playing Wapaka. We have Sturgeon Bay then at Green Bay East. And that wraps up then the games for this week. So that's what's going on right now in the world of girls soccer. So with that here, we kept it brief here on this Tuesday morning. Just wanted to get all the information that was sent out of some updated stats, some updated leaderboards. And with that, I'm going to mention it one more time here. Make sure to send stuff in if you have anything you want to share regarding the world of EWC sports, EWC Spring Sports. So it's a lot of fun to do this today. Myself, Drew Skyberg. Make sure to go follow Jordan Drew _sports crew on Instagram and EWC _sports on the Instagram as well. Twitter, JD Sports Pod for the sports crew, and then Jordan Drew the sports crew on Facebook and EWC Sports on Facebook. So yeah, this is Drew Skyberg signing off here on this Tuesday morning. Thank you all for listening to yet another episode of Jordan Drew the sports crew, the perfect podcast for you.